What's going on, Action Army?
What's happening, guys? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the official Action Army show.
Welcome to the most important hour of your life this week. If you're not watching this show, you're probably a Jackass or a Lion's Den fan.
Yeah, guys, it's basically a fucking call to action. Just kidding. It's exactly what it is, okay? This is the intro to Call to Action. The single most important piece of content you're going to ingest in the next 7 minutes.
If you love Action Army and you love Ben and Drew, then this is the place to be. And if you don't love us, well, then fuck you.
Go buy a suit, get it fitted, get the pants tailored so the length is just right and the break of your pants looks fantastic, get a bottle of Jameson, and get on fucking board. Peace out.
What's up, assholes? Welcome back to the Call to Action podcast. I'm James.
Danny.
And I'm Aixa, and I'm a little bit sick, so sorry if it sounds gross this episode.
All right, and you know what? Let's cut the bullshit. Let's jump right into it. Clark versus Kalinowski. What do you guys think?
She sucks, like always. No, I'm serious. I feel like it's not that she took the easy way out, because Kalinowski, he's an okay competitor. He's not that well-rounded, but I like him. He has a nice personality, but he was the easy way out. Like, out of everybody in the top 10 players, supposedly, the least strongest is probably him after her, you know?
Okay, no. Secondly, you're forgetting Makuga's in there.
Oh, Makuga's in there. Well, he's cool, you know? And then, like, sometimes he'll get, like, really lucky and then he'll win, but, like, it's justified. So he's kind of like I feel like she didn't pick him just because it would seem, like, way too obvious.
And you never know. If he spins Point Break again, he might win something.
Yeah.
Danny, you want to say something about this?
I'm dead. The one thing that was hilarious is the minute after she won, she went right on Twitter and made a post about how people are going to complain that she got horror, which is absolutely true.
I forgot about that. I think she just sucks.
It's we can talk about it later. I think Rocha might have said it, or no, Sam did. But now it's called the arm of McWeenie when you get your strength.
This is the match I kind of just tuned out because I kind of knew Clark was gonna win.
Yeah, it was spoiled, no?
Yeah, it's spoiled. Thanks.
It was
Thanks,
so
editing.
fucking cringy. Like, I think that was the cringiest match I've ever fucking witnessed. Like, it was cringy.
Yeah, I skipped all the pre-interviews. I felt actually kind of bad though of the post. The only part I remember was the post-match and how sad Pudding looked at the end.
Yeah, okay, you know how you said only one person was there cheering me on? I think that person was Rocha.
I really hope it's not.
I really hope it's not because Rocha sucks and Pudding's so good for him. I can't believe I just defended Mike. Ugh. What's happening to me?
But don't you and Mr. Whitebread have like a thing going on Twitter though?
Oh yeah, we beef a lot.
Yeah, they're. It's known that they're rivals.
It's called the Kalinowski feud. Whatever. I think Sarah named it. It's pretty funny.
Right.
It's like every once in a while.
Now that we're so famous with our like 40 views an episode, it's possible maybe
our
Ike
17
was in the crowd.
views.
Is what's his name? Fuck. Is Mike gonna drop Gerber, whatever the fuck his name is, and have Ike join his team? Adam Gertler, yes. Is he gonna drop Adam Gertler for the prestigious Aixa? Was she in the crowd?
I would never join him unless he goes heel.
But Kalinowski though.
No. But Andrixa though.
Shh. No one knows about that. God damn it.
Okay. No, actually I was thinking he was gonna drop Adam since the Ultimate Schmodown tournament because he kind of threw him under the bus and threw shade. He remember during I think it was their Joker entrance where they were like, "Oh, I need a hero," and the whole dance thing. Okay, whatever. He said, "Oh, I'm the only one doing any work in this team, and I'm the only one answering questions." And then I think he called them a one-man team, and like, how are you gonna throw your teammate under the bus? And that really pissed me off. Like, that was one of those moments where I was like, "Okay, Mike, I'm not on your side. I'm not gonna defend you for this."
The shit was over. I'm not gonna call you out in the crowd anymore.
Yeah. No, and then I believe Team Action actually called them out like a few weeks later, and they're like, "Oh, he says he's a face, but he calls out his own team members." Something like that. I think it was Team Action or it was 6 Degrees. I'm not sure because it was like so long ago.
Yeah. Well, that's why my speculation is like maybe we have heel watch confirmed. Maybe he is officially going heel.
Maybe. I mean, he should honestly. Plus, it kind of makes me sad to see him so sad because he's one of the few faces that isn't cringy, and he's actually likable. You know, him and Makuga. Even though I don't think he's a face anymore.
Makuga isn't Makuga. He has no other thing going on.
He's more of a heel, honestly, but I dig it.
Oh, Bibbs is a good guy now. Like I would assume.
Oh, he's amazing. He's a treasure. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike is actually one of the really good faces that isn't cringy, isn't fake. Like, oh, hi, buddy. How you doing? No, like, he's real, and he's cool, and he's actually smart at trivia. He actually knows what he's doing. He's entertaining. He cares about the fans. Like, he's great, and to see him that sad, it kind of made me feel like, also with the upcoming DC movie news match, like, that Team Action has, it just feels like he's being forced into the Schmodown. Like, he doesn't want to do it.
We're gonna get into that later, but okay. Yeah. Actually, we sort of skipped over it, but I wanted to ask you guys, how did you guys feel about Clark's entrance?
I forgot it already.
It was Charlie's Angels.
It was Charlie's Angels, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And Draco and Draco were great.
And Draco is my new favorite woman in the Schmodown.
Yes.
Yeah, the queen. She's my queen.
I can't wait to have our first female champion, and Draco Ina.
Okay, from now on, we have canonically his new name is Draco Ina. And and then there's the end of match post credit stinger with the Kingsmen challenging the Wildberries.
That was funny and sad.
Thank you, Danny. I was waiting for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, me and Danny are what are we? We're admins in the Wildberries Facebook page, so join.
Yep.
I thought I was too.
So, James. You too. So,
I am. Yeah. Wildberries. Yeah. We're like, we may be action lovers, but we all also like, we have more influence among the Wildberries community.
Yeah, we're inclusive. Okay. We like everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
so fun fact.
I'm never.
Except for Rocha.
All right. So fun fact. In my next D&D campaign, my name is going to be Gerard Wildberry, inspired by them. I'm going to be a high elf animorph. I turn into an eagle, and I'm from the south. You want to go, motherfucker? Says the one is fucking complaining about Scarlet Witch because she's read too many comics and disagrees with the film's portrayal of her.
What? I'm sick.
Which we're going to get into later. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Next match, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, it was funny. The Kingsmen trying to bully Elliot. That was funny. He looked kind of sad.
Honestly,
wait, was he stealing from the Collider fridge?
No, he wasn't stealing. He was just there.
Some pizza. We got some pizza bagels.
Okay, we got off topic. But what was the next match?
The next match is Quickly Acclaimed versus Superhero News.
Oh, yeah.
What?
You go, Danny.
Oh shit! Right, Danny. No, go ahead, Danny.
Well, we're talking about which one now?
Whatever you want to say. This is a shit show already. Just continue it.
Guys, this is episode 5. This is probably our last episode.
Episode 5. We still know what the fuck we're doing.
All right. So, Superhero News was kind of a surprise. This is a team that we saw debut against Box Office Breakdown with the very famous Amy Cassandra Martinez.
I'm sorry, Danny. Did you hear that? The smallest violin being played over not seeing Dagnino compete anymore.
Dagnino's in this?
No, he was in the old Box Office Breakdown back in the days.
Yep. That's this is the fake Box Office Breakdown and the fake Superhero News.
Again, smallest violin, Danny.
I really don't give a shit. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes,
something about.
I was surprised. I was actually surprised how they competed against critically acclaimed. I thought they were going to kind of get their ass beat. As usual, Bibbs and Whitney are treasures. They are the greatest couple next to Lon and Cody.
Greatest couple.
I mean, scratch that. In competition. What else do I have to say? It was a good match. I didn't hate it. Like Clark and Puddin.
Okay, I'll step in. Yeah, like Danny mentioned it, I never really expected anything out of superhero news, and if you check me out as James the Beltmaster on YouTube, it's like we have another like, oh look, the superhero like comic book movies are their strength. Like Lottie fucking da, big deal. But I'm surprised how well they're doing, especially after more Sabina than
Sean.
Yeah, more her than him. But they're like both of their like presence at the free for all was surprisingly strong. I mean, Sabina was even in the same round as Bibiani, and they were fucking going head to head.
Yeah, what's good is they complement each other. I was surprised they skipped over Disney because that was like at least Sabina's strength.
Well,
then they went over to what was the second?
I forgot. It's been a while. But like, how would anyone have Disney as a strength? That's like sacrilegious to me. Like animated, I get it. You have different studios, but like, it's Disney. How do you not have that as a strength?
Do you guys think their favorite Disney movie is Ice Age?
Ice Age is not Disney.
That was a joke.
Oh my god! Did you not get it? Did you not get the?
I'm cringing like so strong internally.
Oh my god!
It's like 1:30 in the morning.
I'm like, maybe I'm not good. Like maybe they won't get that joke. Maybe it's not good, and I'm just like, oh no, Danny just doesn't remember.
No, I do. I remember. Poor Andrew.
I'd rather see more of them in singles, honestly.
Yeah, no argument there. Like, especially, like, honestly, I'd like to see more Sabina just because I want us to have a greater, like, female presence in the Schmodown.
That isn't cringy.
Yeah.
And Rachel, who's awesome.
Okay, like, you say there's cringy. That's really just Clark, though. Because Rachel's amazing. And then we also have the wonderful Janine.
And
Stacey, Janine.
Yeah, and Stacey's working her way into the top 10, and that's great. It's a shame Brienne didn't play more. But
I wish we had Perry to rap again. That'd be great.
I'm honestly so annoyed that we never got to see Grace compete. She's great.
Yeah.
And Sarah.
She is entertaining as fuck, and she is not cringy.
Like, I like Grace as a person, does not sure as a competitor.
Oh, I love her personality on the show now. It's great.
Oh yeah. I love who she is and what she does, but it's like we don't know how she does in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to talk about Bibbs?
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Bibbs. I'm glad he won. He deserves it. Him and Whitney. I hope they went on a date after and celebrated. You know.
Yeah, and I keep getting reminded after each match or before each match, like, oh yeah, Bibbs and Whitney like made out after a victory. That's great. And it's honestly a shame we can't have Michael on because Michael, at least to me, he's like the biggest critically acclaimed fan after Chris Clark.
He really is.
Yeah. And I'm sure he's so happy to see them win against a team who we had no expectations to do well. But again, I'm speaking his words, not mine. But he said something along the lines of like, after Bibbs lost the singles tournament, I believe, he said that to him the Schmodown isn't about winning belts or anything. It's more just about having fun and proving to himself that he has the knowledge. And I think taking on matches like this where he comes in and has fun with the fantastic 3D entrance. Honestly, I'm glad to see someone who, besides Josh Makuga, who recognizes what the league is and is just having fun with it.
Yeah, you see, you just start seeing him since the free fall this year once he started being an announcer, just how much more relaxed he is and how much more of his personality he and then why people like Chris Clark have always supported him from day one, because he is such a great personality and interactive with everyone in the group as well.
I wish we brought it up back then, but I remember seeing Chris Clark's videos from the free for all, and him getting to meet Bibiani and Burnett, and just you could feel the years of just supportive love, and just like they met and they hugged, and it was just like it was so sweet. Like
Yeah.
You know, it gives me hope for when we
I hope
all
he's our new manager.
When you meet Team Action at the live event.
Oh yeah. Like I mean, I already met Andrew, and I partially met Ben, but no one else knows about that, and we're not going to mention it on air. But
we should mention it on air.
Oh, you just spilled the beans.
I didn't tell you what I'm saying. You guys don't know what I'm referencing, but you might. I'm not going to mention why. Yeah, we're not going to mention that on air. But yeah, I can't wait to hopefully meet them at the live events.
They met in the kitchen when Ben caught James stealing Rice Krispie treats. It was like a whole thing. He had security throw him out. It was very, very dramatic.
Yeah, I grabbed a picture with Andrew and his shitty dad, then ran out before the cops got to me.
He pulled an Andrew and tackled Ben.
Okay, wait. Okay, before this delves into chaos, this end of match stinger with Lon going up against Erwin. How do you guys feel about that?
Finally, I'm real excited for this match.
Yeah.
We got to see a little preview, I guess, of them doing the free for all. Just a little bit, but
that's where the whole thing stemmed from.
Yeah, but I mean to see it actually go through a match, because I like Lon, but I like the idea of him like recruiting like unpolished youth like Cody and Cobster, but to see him actually with somebody that is toe to toe with him, I think it's gonna make it more fun.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see like either Harloff or Tab or whoever's running the league now. I'm glad to see that they're stepping up and actually listening to the fans, and like they got us the match that we all clamored for. Like after that, everyone's saying like, "Oh, we need Lon and Erwin," and they actually followed through with that. That's amazing.
So we just have to bitch and complain.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's why we're gonna get Merle back, and that's why Andrew's getting banned for some fucking reason, and I'm gonna get into that later.
And then Rocha's gonna never retire, but
yeah, Rocha's gonna be competing into his 80s.
He's gonna be like, it'll be like everybody will be like gone. It'll be like the Rapture. Everybody will be gone. It'll be him. After Thanos snaps, the whole Collider crew disappears. It'll just be him trying to be for the belts.
It'll be Rocha screaming at himself in the mirror.
I don't think even he can stand himself for that long.
You'll have a cardboard cut out of The Rock just being like, "I challenge you to a throwdown," and he just like he gets behind him, the mouth cut out. It's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fight you." And then he just fucking and he watches movies with them against himself and just like, "Oh, that's played by that person." Boom, 5 points.
Oh my god, and he's like switching off between his heel personality and his fake face personality.
It's like split.
Yeah.
It's fucking split.
On his days off, he goes to that little shrine that he built before the Sneider match. And it's just like, I remember those little days. And he just goes full fucking Logan for him.
We just redefined you're your own worst enemy.
Okay, I'm going to get into it later, but just speaking about storylines, I think that, again, whoever's writing this shit is actually doing like a really subtly good job. That's not showing itself in a lot of matches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, but again, back into reality for a bit. Let's go into the next match, I guess, 2 matches, whatever. Knost versus Napzok. Well, it starts with McWeenie being promised number 1 contenders match, or eventually, with the winner of Erwin and Harris. Cool?
Cool.
Yeah, great. So let's get into the match.
Wait, I have a question.
Yep.
Okay. Hal, whatever his No, wait. What's his name? Tab.
Yeah.
I called him Hal. I called him Hal. What the hell?
How dare you
Ugh.
sully the good name of Hal Rudnick?
Sorry. I was thinking about Screen Junkies. I'm so sorry. Okay. Um. Okay. He said McQueenie could have whoever wins between Ethan and Hal. Who is he playing?
Ron.
Ron.
Hal again.
I switched between like 5 names.
I'm sorry, guys. The X is a little ice cream drunk right now.
I'm really sleepy too. I'm sorry. It's like 1 in the morning.
It's
It's
11 o'clock.
It's not 1 in the morning. It's 2 in the morning here.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
10 here.
It's 11.
I can't. I'm the one who has to complain.
I think I'm the only like semi-sober one here. Like none of
I'm
y'all are drinking
sober.
alcohol, but no, you're like night
I
drunk though.
wasn't
So is
drinking
Aixa.
alcohol. I mean, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. He said he was gonna give McQueenie the winner of Lon and Ethan, and then McQueenie said okay. And then is he also gonna give him the winner of Sneider versus Rocha? And it's 2 matches lined up, or if he loses, he doesn't get that other match. What's happening?
If I'm understanding it correctly, he'll get the winner of Lon and Ethan, and after that, the winner of that will go to a number 1 contenders match with
Sneider
whoever,
or Rocha.
Yeah.
No, well, I think originally what happened was he wanted to play against the winner of JTE and Rocha, but then that went to Sneider and Rocha. So now whoever wins, well, we're gonna go over who won.
Yeah.
So I think that will be the second match.
Okay, cool.
And then the Knost versus Napzok match. And
Yeah.
I hate to repeat myself from the belt master I did last night. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But do we really expect
Stop
Napzok
trying to make your channel happen, James. It's not gonna happen.
Fuck you, mean girls.
You might as well be the sign guy. That's more popular.
Fuck off. But okay, no. Again,
Stop trying to be.
I'm repeating myself because it's easy. Fuck you. Do we expect Napzok to win anything? He lost the belt for the one thing we know he's good at. After that, do we have any faith?
On a technicality, honestly, as much as I don't dislike the fat lines, and I actually like them. Okay,
Ooh.
I just don't like Dagnino, and that's about it.
Okay.
And JT, they kind of suck. Okay.
You don't like half of them.
No, he lost it on a technicality, and I think he's 100% right. The system was against him. He shouldn't have lost that belt. And I like Sam Witwer, but he does not deserve that belt.
The question was being read as the timer was going down.
That's Christian's fault. It shouldn't have been read. He saw time was running out. That's it. Shouldn't have happened, you know?
Boo.
Sorry.
Boo.
And I feel like it was a fluke because Knost sucks. Again, makes up what 20% of the points.
Knost
top
is hilarious.
10 makes.
No,
he's my
really
long-lost
isn't. But okay.
He's my long lost cousin.
He looked like okay in the top 10 versus top that match. He got a perfect round or a perfect game.
So did Cody.
A fluke.
Okay.
Oh no, Cody
was
I don't know.
In a what was it called like a beginner's match. He had easier questions. In a number 1 contenders match, Knost nearly had a perfect game. Not a round, a game.
A fluke. I'm telling you, he is not good.
He's better than Rocha.
Just because you don't like Rocha doesn't mean you have to hate on Knost.
Knost is okay. Fine. He's just bland. He's like vanilla.
He's funny.
He doesn't fucking white.
He actually doesn't give him. He just doesn't give a shit, which is great. His whole persona is he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. It's fine, you know. He's not.
It's funny. It's funny because I would be the same thing. Probably because we're related.
I don't find him funny. Oh my god.
I find like, oh yeah, I don't care about this Modown. We're hosting a fucking podcast for it. Bullshit, you wouldn't care.
I like team action.
If anything, we'd go fucking critically acclaimed to have these elaborate entrances going on. Or Tough Beat, since we're all fucking musical nerds.
Yeah. Another cringe rap.
Oh, I didn't like Tough Beats.
But Perry's a sweetheart.
Oh, yeah,
I like Perry. I just didn't like I thought the songs were cringe.
Yeah, they were.
All right, so back to the match.
Oh, you guys actually want to talk about it? It was kind of boring.
I mean, okay, was there anything that really stood out for the match?
Jen hosted, which was
great. Yeah, Jen's great.
And Brienne did the post interviews, which was amazing.
And the brand and yes, Brienne is amazing.
That's about it.
Yeah. I don't think was there a singer between matches?
No.
Nope.
It just kind of like
it was just
in.
Yeah. Well, it was if people they had a secret Andrew and Rachel. If you were a Patreon.
Oh yeah.
None of us have Patreon, so we don't know the scene.
I want to bitch about that a little bit because like that sounds pretty integral to the story. So why would they leave it out? Like, sure, you can put it in another match, but then why would you pair it with a different one?
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay $1 to get a seat.
Oh, I pay the fucking $1 tier, and I don't get that shit.
I wouldn't pay anything to get a fucking free match of Knost. Okay, like if they're gonna do like the free matches like a month early or whatever, like make it a good one, not like those lame ones.
Well, no, the concern is that people will spoil the match if it's really that good.
I don't know. I don't care about that. I feel like they should have a spoiler warning, or it's their own fault for releasing matches early.
It's just like I don't care about releasing matches early because I mean I'm gonna watch it anyways, even if it is spoiled for me.
Mm-hmm.
But why would you hide like a scene integral to the story?
Yeah. See, that's my problem too. Like I don't want to pay extra money to be invested in a storyline that they want us to be.
Yeah, and there's a reason people are shitting on video game DLC. If you're hiding content behind a paywall, we can't support that. But like, yeah, you can give me more of like lawn harassing Cobster. That's fine. That's DLC that's you can actually pay for because it's not important. It's just fun. Hiding something behind a paywall that you already have to pay to see early for a live show, like that's bullshit.
Oh,
yeah,
like
so
like not the match, the extra scene between Andrew and Rachel, like that's I think Patreon only, right?
Yeah,
that was what we're talking about.
See, honestly, that's fine. That's fine. Like they can show it to them and not us, and that's fine by me. Even though I love Andrew, but that's fine.
But
like,
it's important to the story.
Yeah,
it's probably important to the story, to the Shire Wolves and Team Action. See, because that's what it's all leading up to. So, like, if it was just Andrew like giving somebody an autograph, it would be okay. But because it's specifically about Shire Wolves and Team Action, it probably has something to do with the live match. And I don't want to go on Pirates Bay and have to find it illegally and then get a virus on my computer.
Someone's fucking uploading a little 5 minute, or not even a 5 minute, like a 2-minute singer to Pirate Bay.
Yeah. It probably happened. And I'm going to get a virus and I'm going to say, fuck you, Christian Harloff.
I already say, fuck you, Christian Harloff, every day.
He's like, hello, bird. Hello, sun. Fuck you, Christian Harloff. Time for a wonderful day.
That's funny. You think I greet the sun. That's funny.
It's like, greetings, my dark lord. Hello, birds. Fuck you, Christian Harloff. And then you go into a full-on enchanted little musical number. Or knowing you is probably Sweeney Todd.
Who, me?
Yes.
I don't like Sweeney Todd.
She just freaked out.
If I could kick you off this call, I would.
I dare you, honey. I dare you.
I would, but I can't. I don't think I have the power to.
You don't have the power, exactly.
Right. Oh, I can.
No, you can't.
I literally can. There's like a little eject button on here I can kick you out with.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys. This is probably the worst episode you've ever heard. But like I said, it's almost 2:00 in the morning.
We're all tired.
Half the cast is like, half our hosts are like gone.
I wasn't even supposed to host today.
It was supposed to be just James and I. This probably would have been a lot worse.
Honestly, I think it would have been fine. I'm kind of like the problem here.
Well, I mean, you don't want Sweeney Todd, so yeah, that's a bit of an issue. But no, do you guys like What
Cut
was
to
the,
a
what was the
clip
thing
of,
that what was the thing the Schmoes used to do, the like the Schmoes No after show where they all got
I
really
don't
drunk and shit?
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah, that's what this feels like.
This is our after show. Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
You know
But
what?
none of us are drunk.
You know what? My face hurts from laughing so much.
You're welcome. Okay, okay. Again, we're off the rails, but we gotta get to somewhere quickly. The Rocha v. Sneider. What the fuck?
Yay, Sneider won.
Fuck
Sassy
you.
Sneider.
Fuck you.
My
Fuck Sneider.
fave. He's not
Don't
my
betray
fave,
fucking Ben and Andrew like
but
that.
he's way better than fucking Rocha.
Yeah.
He's not.
Fuck
though.
Rocha.
Terrible.
But cheering for
It's
Rocha would
Black
be betraying Ben and Andrew.
Black Phillip. Thank you, Black Phillip.
How did he not know Black Phillip? I know that. I haven't even fucking seen the movie.
Because it's
Rocha
horror.
sucks.
And
Well,
he
yeah,
doesn't
but-
watch anything horror related. He's too scared. He's too busy playing with his Transformer dolls.
Those cowboy hats are scary enough.
Just to let you know, this is probably like the shit on Rocha episode.
Oh no.
We literally not even any matches that we've recapped. Is everything about
Yeah, have
Rocha.
we recapped anything? I think we're just
We're
stating
We're
our
not being like,
competitors.
super
I feel bad.
specific, but we are doing some recapping. And this is why I'm the designated driver for everywhere I go to keep y'all fuckers under control.
Yeah, in the comments below on your YouTube, just comment how much we hate Rocha on a scale of
God damn
1
it.
to Infinity War.
Oh, fuck the Russos. You heard what they said about Tom Hiddleston?
What?
He said, he's
Well,
too
no,
old.
save
That's
it
why-
for later.
Save it
Save it
later
for
for the
later.
segment.
Thank you,
Okay.
Danny. Okay.
Okay, can
but
we,
yeah.
can
Was
we
there
do
anything
something
going on in
like,
that match that we remember?
It
what
was
is the problem?
Rocha got. What did Rocha get? His biopics
Rocha got biopics and lost.
and lost again.
He got the fucking McWeenie arm and he still lost.
What did Sneider almost blow it off? Oh, he got for the dingo ate my baby with Meryl Streep. He almost blew the match because of that one.
I'm surprised he didn't
One
challenge
cinema.
that.
Can I shit on Rocha for a quick second?
God damn it,
Yes,
fine.
this is a time where you could shit on Rocha.
Okay, he calls action out for rolling action and missing like a few adventure questions, which they're team action, not team action adventure.
Yeah.
And he rolls his supposedly strengths and he misses. And didn't he lose the belt to Riley on Spinner's Choice?
Yep.
Proof that he sucks.
And
And that
don't
he's a
forget.
hypocrite.
Don't forget.
I don't want to play devil's advocate.
No, James, shut up. You know
I said
nothing.
Says
James
the one who
is a
hasn't
former-
seen fucking Game of Thrones. You can't reference that shit.
I can.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
No, let the former outlaw nationer have his piece. Go ahead,
I'm still on
James.
the page.
You suck.
Well, just because you're on the page doesn't mean you're outlaw nation. Go ahead. You have
I
the
also
floor.
listen to. I also support fucking Top 10 on Patreon and listen to Cinephiles.
Ew.
I like his content, okay? And you know what? I'm supporting the family. I'm supporting Andrew's father. So, if y'all are against Rocha, you're against family. Vin Diesel will be very disappointed in you.
That's like basically he doesn't pay child support, so the Patreon is basically Andrew's way to eat.
Andrew
Just
doesn't
Andrew walking
need
through
Rocha.
after a match.
Besides El Pollo
Please, son,
Loco.
I have some more. No.
No El Pollo Loco for you.
Go back and get your fucking spicy chicken sandwich.
That's what I raised it to be. Just the low-level commercials from fast food companies.
Okay, we gotta end this really quick. The post-match bit with future Bibiani, I love that so much.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
funny.
that we're finally getting. I love how we're finally getting into that crazy storyline territory.
Yeah.
And when he's like, just come out and the lights flashed and Bibiani came out and wore a Four Horsemen shirt.
Yeah. So
And
your Rocha hate is actually deserved because apparently by the Four Horsemen continuing, it brings on the apocalypse.
Oh, I named the Four Horsemen earlier. What were they? The Horsemen of Cringe?
No.
Horsemen of Patheticness? Misogyny?
No. And I muted her.
Oh, it's muted.
Yep. But yeah, actually, I think I was talking about it earlier, but it made me realize, with Bibiani challenging Sneider, we may get the induction of Bibiani v. McWeenie too.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, and I don't know how to unmute her. Oh, I fucked up.
Just go. You have to go on the chat.
Okay, she's unmuted
Can you
herself.
hear
That's
me?
great. Yes,
Yeah,
we
you're
can.
back.
You suck, James.
James.
Fuck
I
you.
know.
James almost fucked up. James almost fucked up this whole episode.
This whole
Just so
episode's
the
fucked
rest
up
of the
already.
Action Army sees how much James loves Rocha, he would shut me up when I'm saying all the truth about him, when I'm exposing him. Just because he's a I don't know, he's a traitor. He prefers Rocha to
You
Team
can't-
Action, and that's the only truth.
Okay, that's bullshit. If
Like
that
I
was
said,
that,
guys.
I was on fucking the All the Belts podcast.
Like I said, guys, this is our very last episode, probably. Because probably Rocha will hear this somehow, and we'll all be gone. Disappear.
He'll probably tell Christian, "You owe me a favor. I started this week. Cut that out."
Okay, our last bit before we go to break, I wanted to set aside time so that we can officially talk about Christian bullshit stipulation.
He's hiding behind what's his face? Hawaiian shirt guy.
Tab.
Tab.
No, see, he didn't even hide behind it this time. He's like, "Oh yeah, Action agreed to it." He posted that shit himself.
Like, bitch, Action didn't say anything. They would have dropped the video. I think we know our guys by now. And then DC Movie News agreed. DC Movie News hasn't been active for like 3 months.
Not even 3 months. I haven't been active since the fucking tournament.
No, I mean online. Like,
Oh yeah.
Puddin hasn't even been on his page. Like, it's a whole thing. He hasn't been on Twitter that much either.
No, he has. He's been on there fucking defending the DCEU.
Oh,
Over
that's
and over
like
and over.
that's normal for him. That's the only problem with him, you know?
Is that he likes shitty movies?
Yeah.
It just angers me because like when you read it as plain and simple, it was like Christian is punishing Action for one, being really interesting heels, and two, we're at the end of this we'll have a 500 record. By doing that, you get rid of Makuga, and we don't want to fucking lose Makuga, and we will have lost your fucking favorite little boy, John Rocha, last season.
Oh, you know what? You know what I've noticed? Okay. He said, Action just wants too much. Like, what about fucking top 10, bitch? Like, they should have had a stipulation match, like, a long time ago. Like, if the last time they played the Patriots should have been their last time. They should have broken up. If you're going to hold Action accountable for wanting too much, quote unquote.
And on top of that, they keep using, like, we thought we were going to break up and we lost this, but we didn't. Like, motherfucker, you lose enough. Just want to break up on that match. And that's why I pitched the whole fucking top 10 versus Patriots for. If they lose the breakup, that finalizes it. We don't need to be fucking cock teased for them to like, oh, we're not gonna break up, but we might. Like, no. Just decide it. That's what Merle did, and that's what Harloff did. They said, once I lose my next match, I'm done. We're tired of top 10. A lot of us are. They still have a fan base, but a lot of us are tired of that shtick. When you break them up, that can allow for a lot better character development. But we really should stick to the Action story here and not the top 10 story.
I'm sure Knost would be more likable without Rocha. Just saying.
He is. I like him as a single.
He's not as annoying.
Yeah, that's what I said. I like him as a single.
Yeah.
instead of being a couple. It was a bad
I think
joke.
Knost and Elliot make a great team. They're like shared, not caring, can make for some great entrances. But
I'm
are
sorry,
you guys worried at all?
Worried about what? About what?
About
What am I worried?
Action versus DC.
No, not really. I think it's already pre-recorded, so they probably lost.
Who,
Already.
DC?
DC, and Putty's probably gonna join the horse
I
people.
hope not.
The
He's
horsemen.
too
The
good
horse
for
people.
Rocha.
Yeah.
Him and Jason better not even look Rocha's way. Like, they're way too good for him.
Tell me how amazing it would be though if Kalinowski joins like the Lions Den or some shit. Because like
I would be here for it.
we need heel Kalinowski. It's written in the stars.
And he's a way better heel than he is face.
I'd be, or if Brienne just starts her own faction.
Like Brienne as Kalinowski's manager, I'm all for that. Especially after the little shtick at the awards earlier this year.
Mm-hmm. Did I tell you guys my theory yet? Okay. I'm going to tell you guys my theory. I don't care.
All right, put on your tinfoil hat, guys. Let's go.
Okay, you know when Brienne did the Mean Girls entrance, I run the Misfits fan page, and that's the Divas fan page, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like she showed us pictures of the burn book, and then we shared them, and then like all the girls, basically Jen,
Stacy,
Emma, Clark, Rachel,
Stacy,
Jay, Stacy, yeah, they all had like snake names. Except
Jay
for Clark and Rachel.
Jay's a girl.
Well, he's part of the Misfits. He's not a girl, but you know what I mean.
Jay, you are now dubbed honorary woman of the Schmodown.
Jaina.
And then his theme song plays, he's getting knighted.
Oh my
From now on, Jay, you are a woman. Glorious!
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. And then like all of them had snake names except for Clark and Rachel, and for Clark and Rachel their page just said like join us, basically all that shit. And then Brienne basically dissed everybody on the book except Team Action. She just kind of like just made a joke about them being young, and then that's about it. She didn't roast them like she roasted everybody else. And then like everybody else had snake names basically. And that makes me think that she's playing Puddin' and she's gonna come back to the Divas, whatever they are now.
And honestly, with their decreased presence, it might be what they need to sort of get more time.
Yeah, no, and it's just Christian's bias because top 10, the Horsemen, they get a lot of screen time. Like they get hyped up a lot, yet they're not even a faction yet.
Five Club,
the actual fucking cringiest faction. Like people complain about them all the time in the comment section. Gets so much screen time and almost nobody likes them.
People complain about the Patriots too. It's not really a fair comparison.
No, they're justified because they're winners, you know? Like I'm not even gonna, and then they're not cringy, you know? And like the Divas, they're actually a good, interesting faction. Everybody's likable in there. Everybody's funny. Everybody's a show person. And no, they get like no screen time, and they really should. Same with Team Action. They don't get screen time.
They're not the greatest show person.
Hey. They don't get screen time unless Christian's shitting on them.
Well, to be fair, most of Action screen time as well is people shitting on them.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's really just like it's putting them in the light that whoever is running behind the scenes want them to be seen in. Which is why Rocha's on his fucking campaign now to destroy the Horseman, even though it's way better if he's a fucking heel.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. the Schmodown's getting so boring to me. Like the only things that are interesting is when like Team Action's on and the Divas are on. Everything else is honestly so forced because like that atmosphere has become so toxic.
That's why you guys got to go on June 2nd to see them live against the Shire Wolves.
And you guys can see me there. # sign guy.
Yes, sign guy.
Yeah. Actually, okay, I'm going to put out like a semi-formal announcement right now. Pretty soon to when the match is going live, I'll be putting out polls to thanks. I know I'm boring you. For people to like recommend what I put on the signs. because like I can put a bunch of shit for the Action Shy Wolves match, but I have no idea what to put for the Star Wars match, other than like Ken go back to where was the what's it called? What was
I
the
dare
planet
you
Rey
to
was
put
on
Young
in Force
Noodle.
Awakens? No.
I don't know. Fuck.
No
I don't
one
know
gets
what
that besides his inner circle.
I
I don't even know.
I know.
Yeah,
But
see?
I don't
What
fucking
about-
know what that planet was. I don't give a
What,
shit and I don't
Tatooine?
care.
No. The
I don't
one
know.
where
That's-
Rey had the
That's
Millennium
Luke's
Falcon.
planet.
I don't know.
Oh, the
Ask-
casino one?
Ask people.
No. That's Canto Bight. No,
that's
where
Force
Rey had the
Awakens.
Millennium
Okay, sorry.
Falcon when she met Finn there in Episode 7.
Stan planet.
Yeah. Okay,
That's all I
we're
know.
off topic. That's the end of this half. We'll be back after the break with the Avengers Infinity War review with spoilers.
We'll be back with motherfucker apparently.
Fuck off. We'll be right back. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. Oh my.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the in-between segment. This is a transition for you and all the wonderful listeners of the show.
Some people might even call this a commercial. So since it's a commercial, we're going to promote a couple things that you should check out. Check out patreon.com/teamaction, as well as Wednesdays.
You can find us on the Action Movie Anatomy official show on the Popcorn Talk Network. Do you feel we're being serene? We certainly do.
Also, we're going to kick the shit out of every other Schmodown team in the entire league. Oh, here comes the next segment. See you in a minute.
Rocha's a choker.
Bye.
Dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind. Same old. And we're back, and after that amazing song we just played, let's head into a discussion on Avengers Infinity War. Right now, let's keep it relatively spoiler-free, although concerned because I don't know what we're going to say. And then after that, we can get into spoiler discussion. Who wants to, actually, how about you start, since you actually just got out of seeing it for the third time, right?
We're
Yeah.
talking first impressions.
Yeah, so
Not
try to keep it spoiler-free for the time being.
Okay. First impressions. Thor, Rocket, and Groot are my actual fucking children. Okay? That's all. No, I'm kidding.
I hope they're not. I hope they're not your actual
performance-
children.
I love them. I have so many like Rocket and Groot plushies. Like they are my actual children. What? I think the best performance was actually given by RDJ.
No,
Like,
we're gonna go into spoiler territory there.
Yeah, that's debatable, but
Just
it's
keep
not
general,
that choice.
Oh, okay.
general thoughts. General thoughts. Did you
General
hate it?
thoughts.
Did you love it?
Obviously, I loved it. I've seen it 3 times. What else? I can't think of it like right off the bat, but everything was so good. Like, I
You
feel
just saw
like
it.
the only problem I know, but like I've seen it so many times. The only problem would be like the disconnect that some of the storyline, like some of the stories feel, because the teams are like split up, and then like some of the scenes don't transition as well. And I think that's about it. Everything else was pretty great, and you get to Thanos is on screen a lot, but even if he's not on screen and we're with another group that's not facing him, you still have the Black Order kind of like doing his will, and then so you get to know him through them as well. So
It's like he maintains like a constant presence that
yeah, he's like a
yeah.
looming threat. Like he's definitely like very like, you know, he's there, you know, he's coming, and you're nervous for like everybody. And yeah.
I'm sorry, just okay, I'm immature, but when you said he's coming, I thought of the fucking fixture.
I don't get it. Okay.
You know
He's probably
the
thinking-
one that Helene shared.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the sex toys that are out.
Oh yeah, I saw
Infinity,
that. That's
Infinity
weird.
Fist.
I mean, it's
Infinity
basically the same thing. Should I link it down in the description below?
Fist. Yeah.
Okay. I'll try and remember to do it, but fair warning, it's not safe for work at all. But let us know what you think of the picture. Danny, you go
Oh
while
my
I
god,
compose
don't ask
myself.
that. Ugh, so weird.
We're not actually gonna do that. That's just a joke.
Sure,
I
yeah,
know
Okay.
James. He's editing this episode. He probably will.
it definitely won't be down there. Wink, wink.
I mean, no, I share it. People need to see that. If I had to see that bullshit, they all have to see it.
You didn't have to see it.
They don't need to see it. Just like I didn't need to see 2 girls at 1 cup, but I did.
Oh, honey.
I haven't seen that.
Neither have I,
Okay.
thank God.
Chop chop,
Alright.
guys. I'm gonna go to bed. Let's read this.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Wait,
Danny,
so
go.
okay. Well, what I liked about this is it was like a reward for watching the past 18, 19 movies. It's like getting to the season finale of your favorite television show, and it really pays off to watch all the movies. I like the fact that you got to see Thanos, a fleshed out character, because considering we saw him first in the beginning of the end credits of the Avengers movie, they better have made him a good villain, and I think Marvel has solved the villain problem with the last 2 movies, Killmonger.
I'd say like last 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hello
last-
was really good, and
Vulture.
Ego too.
Vulture too.
Oh, so 4.
Ego was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? What was 5th? Like what was before
Loki,
that?
Loki.
No. What
Forgot his
was
name. I read
last
the
movie of
comics.
2015?
The villain from Civil War was
2016.
really good because he didn't want to live. He just wanted to break the Avengers up, and ultimately he won because he broke them up. You know, he was good. He was well developed. He was annoying, but he was good.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go back to my review. Okay.
Sorry.
Fine.
All right. Anyway, I was gonna say, I liked the pairings. I felt that the movie was paced pretty good, and just the fact that Marvel had the balls to do what they did, and it's impressive because they are now officially the fastest movie to reach $1 billion over this weekend. James, what is your first impressions?
I loved it. I cried my eyes out, and yeah. Most of my big thoughts won't come without spoilers. So, do
You
y'all have
not-
anything?
Now you
So
know
we're
how I
gonna-
feel.
We're gonna go to spoilers now.
Yeah. Can we get a
Spoilers, okay.
siren and like spoiler warning?
Spoiler
Wee
warning.
woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Yep.
Are
Groot
good?
fucking
Spoilers,
dies,
guys.
bitches.
not even like a little fucking like a little warning. Just
He dies. I cried like the 3rd time. My mom was like, "You've seen this like 7 times. Why are you still fucking crying, Aixa? Get your shit together." It was a lot. Like,
calls Rocket Dad.
right? I was like, "What the fuck, James Gunn? Fuck you. I love you, but fuck you."
Yeah,
It was a
Rocket
lot. It
definitely.
was a lot.
Rocket definitely gets the worst of everything. In the first movie,
Yeah.
he lost his best friend. Then in part 2, he lost Yondu,
His
which
friend,
was like
yeah.
his like friend / like his new
It was
Like a dad
he
figure?
lost
like a
himself.
dad figure. And then he lost his son.
Yeah. Oh, my Rocket.
So it's
my
like
poor
Rocket.
child.
Rocket basically has lost everyone.
Yeah, and then you know how he says, and how Thor's like, what else do I have left to lose? And then Rocket's like, well, I could lose a lot, and oh my god, my heart. And he kind of looks like Groot, and oh my god, I love him. He's great.
Oh, James just muted himself. So let's
What?
keep talking. Keep talking
Okay.
about more
Sorry.
spoilers.
I was looking at my torture device for later.
Okay. Thor was awesome. He was a badass, the strongest Avenger. The strongest Avenger. Okay. That's my
What'd you think of
baby.
Stormbreaker?
I love him. I liked
Stormbreaker
it.
was so badass.
And I honestly hope we don't see Beta Ray Bill anytime soon. Because I
Wait.
love him, but I feel like he wouldn't work in the MCU.
I have a question now. Since Groot died, does that mean Stormbreaker doesn't have a handle anymore?
Right?
No, because it's
It's weird. No, it still has it because we saw Thor.
Mhm.
But It was weird. It was really weird, and I don't think he's dead. I don't think they're in the Soul Stone. I think because the Soul World looks pretty empty. Because we know for sure Gamora's dead because the Russos confirmed it, but I think they're somewhere else, and I think they're all gonna come back.
No, Gamora's not dead.
Gamora,
They confirmed.
I hope she doesn't come back.
No, she's coming back. They already said she's coming. She's coming back.
They
to
also
Guardians
confirmed
3.
that the Soul Stone theory was actually true, and that
yeah, so she's actually coming back.
Yeah. Well, not even that.
Nobody's been confirmed for Guardians 3. They just confirmed the movie. They didn't confirm anybody.
Oh no! I think it was Joe Russo actually said that the Soul Stone theory was true, and that everyone who died is in it.
Really? I don't feel like they. Okay, so they're all in it, but I don't think they're in the same place. Like maybe there's different cities and they're all like spread out, but I don't think they're all in the same place. You know what I mean?
I think the reason we saw Gamora was because it was personalized to Thanos.
Yeah.
And B, not everyone had died yet, so it was like the snap. He saw it, and then people died.
Okay, and then I also noticed in like the post-credit scenes for like other movies leading up to it, they changed what Thanos' goal was, because before it was to rule the universe, to be like the main king, and then even in the first Guardians movie you see that, and then on this movie they changed it to make him more like an anti-hero, but he's still like a madman. He has a point, but why did he have to hurt everybody I love? So I don't like him.
Because he hates you.
Fuck him. No, he let me live. He let me live.
If Andrew is to be believed, everyone does want to fuck him. No, it's Ben. Ben.
Everybody wants to fuck both of them. Okay?
No. Sick Thanos.
Oh, I don't know. Thanos doesn't look cute to me.
No.
Josh Brolin is great, but
I don't like men with ball sack chins.
Star-Lord calls him out for that, no?
Yeah, he does.
So are we going to start from the actual beginning of the movie?
No, just
spoiler. Or we're just
free because we want to be short with it so you can sleep.
Okay. What was your favorite group? Because for me, I feel like it was the Guardians with
Thor.
It was like Groot, Thor, and all of them, and then the Guardians with Tony and all of them. Those were my two favorite groups.
Everything in
people,
everything in Titan. Everyone with Titan was fun.
Yeah.
Especially because that was with the best lines with what is Gamora, who is Gamora, where is Gamora, why is Gamora.
It's Gamora.
And then
kick names, take ass.
Yes. And then was it when Spider-Man was going through? He's like, I don't know your name. Gotcha. That was great.
Oh, when he runs from Mantis and he's like, don't lay your eggs on me. And I was like, yes, that's exactly how we would all react if we saw somebody like that. I love her, but it's true.
See, I'm going to be like the weird guy. I'm going to say that like the group who stayed on Earth was probably my favorite. Pure, like single-handedly because of Vision and Scarlet Witch. Because going into this movie, like even if you're a fan of them, and like you can say they weren't developed well in previous movies.
No, I think they were.
They had like no time together in Age of Ultron, and they had about 5 minutes together in Civil War.
Yeah, they were cooking like breakfast.
But it worked, you know. It was like
they're
a
cooking
slow
chicken
burn.
paprikash.
It worked to build up to where they are in Infinity War. We're like, okay, I could see that happening because it was like a slow burn romance, and we haven't seen them. Theoretically, we haven't seen them in 2 years. Yeah. And so it works. I get it.
No, I agree with you. I think that what they did to develop their relationship to make the payoff as heartbreaking as it was is amazing. And on top of that, there's a bunch of great one-liners like Bruce Banner saying like, so there's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man. And fucking Captain America stepping out of the shadows in the subway in the fight scene there.
His butt looked amazing.
God damn it.
Am I the only one who noticed his butt?
Yes. We were busy focusing on the fact that he caught the fucking spear in midair. That is amazing.
That is amazing. That's what Proxima's face was like, what? Because nobody's supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
In the comics, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like you can have a lot to go through. Shuri had great lines.
She had a great line. Literally.
Oh no, she was pretty great throughout.
She was like in 2 scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was great in those 2 scenes. Okay.
I love Shuri, but I wish we had more of her.
No, I think we didn't get enough of her.
We didn't get enough Wakanda. We got barely anything of them.
It's because the first. Sorry, go.
No, I'm saying that was probably my least favorite thing was that we barely got anything about Black Panther or anything about Wakanda. They kind of just landed there. They had the battle, and then they had that one kick-ass scene with all the ladies fighting, and then Scarlet Witch came in there, and she's like, "Why was she not on the field the whole time?" And then Black Panther disappeared, and that was it.
Okay, but that's because we just got fucking 2.5 hours of it a couple months ago.
It's not that. It's because they shot at the same times. Black Panther and the first Infinity War movie, they shot around the same time. So that's why the two movies overlapped and we didn't get enough of the Black Panther characters. But they already said they'll be more prominent in the second movie.
Yeah, the one who survived.
No, Koye, M'Baku, Shuri probably survived.
M'Baku. Oh yeah,
a bunch of the Doras survived.
Okay,
I get so confused. I'm getting all my sources mixed up. Like half people are saying Koye died.
I have a theory. So since T'Challa has disappeared, right?
Yeah.
I kind of want Shuri to take over as the Black Panther, and then her to go into the astral plane and then see him, and then she will discover that they're not actually dead in the soul world. And then she's gonna use like her Wakanda technology and scientific things to help find a way for them to get, I don't know, into like another dimension or something.
I like that.
With the help of maybe with the help of Wong, as well as probably with Ant-Man and Wasp, because they're probably gonna go into the multiverse or whatever, the little
quantum zone.
Quantum realm.
Actually, you know what we need? We need her and Ned teaming up so we have guy and girl in the chair.
Can I be your guy on the chair?
Yeah.
Can I be the guy to the chair to your girl on the chair?
But imagine them just like Spider-Man is like in Wakanda and Ned just runs in the room and she's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Ned. I'm the guy in the chair." She's like,
"Future supervillain."
Yeah. Just come on. Okay, sit down. And they're like, imagine them having a romance together because they're both just like in that room all the time.
I ship it already.
And this is the Queen of Ships.
Oh my,
yes.
Yeah.
Again,
we'll save that for another episode. What was I gonna mention? Fuck. Okay. I will say, if any of you come to my area, don't watch a movie there because again, I was crying my goddamn eyes out. I couldn't control myself, but my theater was static. They only reacted to two things. It was Thor showing up in Wakanda, which was fucking badass, although I wish they played Immigrant Song during it. And
right?
Black Panther's death. Everything else other than that, they did nothing.
Yeah, my theater, I saw it twice. And it was like walking out of a funeral, basically. Everybody was just stunned and just shocked.
For me, it was weird. All the times were different. Like the first one, everybody cheered for like when Thor showed up and all that crap. They were really active. And then like the second one, it was kind of like everybody laughing at the jokes and then crying. And then this one, everybody just laughed at the jokes, and at the end they were all happy because of like the post-credit scene. But a lot of them left.
Okay, yeah, good thing. Let's talk about the post-credit scene.
All right, just okay. I know you're a comic nerd, so you know what the fuck that is. Danny, do you have any idea what that was?
What about
Captain Marvel? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, because the movie's going to be a prequel. It's going to be set in the 90s. So it set up that it was just funny because Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson was like motherfucker, was about to say motherfucker, and then he disappeared.
That pissed me off so much. After all the fucking heartbreak we go through, they kill Nick Fury and Maria Hill. Like, why have to kill Maria Hill? She's like low key great.
Yeah, she really is.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, she's here, and then she died. But no, because since it's a prequel, it made sense that he had a 90s beeper.
He's in Captain Marvel, and then I know she was on the set, but I don't think she's in it because it's set in the 90s, and she would have been like a teenager,
like 17.
Yeah.
No,
she's
gonna travel. No, they're gonna travel.
Maybe for the post-credit
scene. It's like a time travel thing.
Well, no, that's the theory that Avengers 4 is gonna have time travel.
Yeah, because they have the time stone.
Oh no, okay. Again, this is actually like more spoilers than actually the movie. But there are people that are like took pictures on set and they have like these little weird little watches on. People are like, oh, that means they're going back in time, because then Chris Evans had his Avengers 1 costume on at the same time.
Oh yeah, and then Ant-Man was there, and then Loki. They said that he might work with the Avengers because they might tell him what happens in the future, which makes sense. Also, he's not dead because he didn't turn back into his actual form.
Oh my god! If he comes back, I am so fucking done.
I'm happy.
No.
He deserves happiness. If anybody deserves to stay dead, it's Gamora because her death meant the most.
But
if
Loki
she doesn't
has
stay
died
dead,
3 times already.
Loki's dead.
Loki's the
He's
god
dead
of
for-
mischief, and it doesn't serve him
No, he's
right.
the god
Now,
of
death
knives,
could-
apparently.
and Thor's the god of hammers. Apparently, the Russos don't know crap about them. Honestly, I'm really mad about the disservice to some of the characters that they did and how they changed them so much. And then how they insulted Tom Hiddleston. Oh, we killed him because he's getting old. Like, why the fuck would you say that?
Robert Downey Jr. is in his fucking mid-50s. Getting old isn't a fucking issue.
Right? He looks the same. If not, he looks better.
Yeah, like, and
The
if we were
man
talking
is
about,
aging like fine wine.
if we were firing because of looks, I would have fired fucking Chris Hemsworth way early on because I do not like how he looks in those first couple movies.
I love how he looks. Oh yeah, his eyebrows are bleached. It's a whole mess.
But even his hair, I don't like his hair.
I loved his hair during the first Avengers, though.
No, that was so ugly. Like, I like it in the Dark World because like it's long and shit and it keeps consistent from there. But like in
He
the
looks
first
like a
story, he
model.
looks horrendous, and then in the Avengers, I just don't like how his hair looks in general.
I like it. Some scenes make him look like a model, like a shampoo model. So good. I love his hair.
L'Oreal Asgard. Smell like a god.
No, because L'Oreal tests on animals, and I feel like Thor wouldn't do that. You know, something like Tresemme. He'd be
He doesn't
Tresemme,
want people hurting his friendly rabbit.
right?
No, Sweet Rabbit.
I love him.
Street rabbit, yes.
Mm-hmm. That was my favorite line. What was everyone's favorite line from the movie? Mine, of course, was Sweet
I
Rabbit.
am Groot.
Wait, 1 second. I know my favorite line. It's fuck you.
Or favorite
phone.
moment.
I don't feel so good.
That's my
I fucking
favorite
hate
line.
you, James.
That's your favorite line.
Well, it's my favorite because like building up to that moment, I was actually like really sad, but nothing actually happened yet. Because then it's like Bucky talking to Steve, and then there's that.
That was
And Black
that was
Panther
sad.
was shocking, and then Groot was sad. But Spider-Man broke me, and
That
like
broke me too.
I'm not a huge fan of the Raimi films, and I liked web films more than most people. But Spider-Man isn't like the big thing it is for me, like it is for most people. Holland is amazing. He's perfect. And even though we've only had 2 films for him,
He really
Yeah.
is.
I have this like deep
He
emotional
acted-
connection.
3 now,
acted-
but
He acted the shit out of that scene.
He acted the
And
shit
it was-
out of it.
he
That-
is Spider-Man. I
my-
don't care
my
what anybody
favorite-
does.
And the reason why he actually felt it was because of his spider senses.
hmm
Because everybody else just disappeared because they didn't have spider sense. But he was actually feeling like his soul being like,
He felt the
disappearing,
entire
being-
I
world
feel like that
collapsing.
would have worked better if he was the first person to disappear and he felt it like way beforehand.
No. I think it works better like that. It's not like
it's
he's just
better
feeling himself.
last.
He's
It's better
feeling
last.
half of the universe.
Yeah,
dying.
he's not feeling just himself. He's feeling every single part of the universe
Yeah.
because of spider sense
Oh, true.
being ripped
Oh.
away and
Oh,
being
okay.
sent into the soul world.
I know
And that's why
Nebula
he's
like in
like,
the
he doesn't
comics
feel
is the one who kills Thanos. But imagine
Yeah,
if
I
like,
hope
in
she
Avengers
does.
4. No. But imagine in Avengers 4 where it's like he kills Captain America and then he kills Iron Man and then Spider-Man walks out and it's like you killed half the universe. I felt the entire weight on my shoulders as I drifted into dust. But not only
Well,
that,
Nebula,
you killed my
Nebula
father
does
and then
work
he
with
fucking
somebody
stabs
else.
him. But
Oh.
but Nebula, like, I know
No,
like what they're going for, but in terms of the films, she
it's
hasn't
been
had the
worked
screen
up to
time
that.
for. I know, okay, in theory, it has,
motivation's
but
there.
in execution, it's not like developed enough. It hasn't been.
It really
shown.
is, though. I see it. Like, it's kind
The
of like
average,
the
the
Vision
average
Scarlet
audience
Witch
member doesn't
thing.
know about that. They
Well,
like.
they shouldn't be watching it then. I'm sorry, but if you're watching fucking Avengers 4 and you haven't seen all the other movies, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you
But, okay,
shouldn't be there.
You say that, like, look at our fucking co-host who hasn't seen fucking Homecoming yet.
Oh, it's fine. Homecoming wasn't important to Infinity War.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
not really.
It built up our fucking relationship with Spider-Man.
It was already
his
built up
relationship
in
with
Civil
Tony.
War. They have chemistry as fuck.
But we
That
didn't know
doesn't make
them
sense,
then.
we get
Like, it really allowed itself to like fully flesh itself out. we got to see fucking how important Tony was to Peter. On top of that, we barely knew Peter. He was in fucking 2 scenes.
It worked. Those 2 scenes were amazing.
They were, but we didn't really understand his character. If it was just that, we would not have had the emotional resolution that fucking Avengers, like Infinity War, gave us.
Oh, can we talk about something? Okay,
What?
can we talk about how Nebula's first call was Mantis? Like, that's so cute. They're probably girlfriends.
First what?
Her first call, like, when she got out of, like, Thanos' chamber, her first call, like, to see, like, where she was Mantis.
They are
And
not
even-
girlfriends.
They're girlfriends. They're both lesbians and they're girlfriends, and I love them so much.
Wait, okay, but
Also,
that's not
Thor and
something
Peter love
friends
each
yet.
other.
Huh?
Thor and Peter Quill are dating. They're space
Yes, they
boyfriends.
are. Oh, yeah. You remember the Parks and Rec thing they had on BuzzFeed?
Yes, that was funny.
That was amazing. Okay, just to wrap this up really quick. Motherfucker, I forgot what I was gonna say. We were talking about Nebula and Mantis and fuck.
And
Okay.
Thor and Peter being boyfriends.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck. Shit, I forgot. Hopefully I can just edit around this.
Yeah, it's fine.
This
While
is the
he's
most.
thinking, who was your MVP other than Thanos? Who was your MVP for the movie?
Thor.
Same Thor.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
And Doctor
Yeah, he was
Strange is
good
pretty
too.
good.
Okay, I remember now. How do you guys feel about the backlash against Star-Lord?
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's undeserving.
Y'all
They just had
notice
they needed a scapegoat, and they were just gonna But I think most of the time people would probably react the same way if they're in that situation.
Everyone's too busy crushing on Thanos to really see him as a villain. So they're like, let's find someone else. Like, oh yeah, let's blame someone who hit the fucking woman he loved was murdered.
they're also
And-
trying to blame Thor. Have you guys seen those posts?
What?
Oh, Thor didn't go for the head. I was like, bitch, how is he
He
supposed to
fucking
know?
threw
Like,
it.
what the
He's
fuck?
not gonna be accurate. On top of that, this man is like, yes, Thor may be a god, but now Thanos is like the god. He has the power to wipe out half the universe. You can't expect him to just kill him in one shot.
Also, I love Thor, but he's not very what you call thinky.
So he's dumber than a sack of bricks.
But he has a lot of heart.
But
Okay.
he makes it up with his enthusiasm.
Yeah. Also, Doctor Strange didn't try to stop Peter because that's what's meant to happen for them to win the final battle.
Yeah.
And win the war.
Yeah, because there's the 14,605
Possible
outcomes, and only one worked. So that's why he spared.
Yeah.
He probably in all those things picked, because earlier in the movie, remember he said that he would choose the time stone over Peter. Over Peter Parker
Or
Tony.
DJ. Yeah.
Or Tony. Yeah. So probably in all those other situations, he probably didn't. He probably let Thanos kill Tony.
Oh,
And he
also,
kept his Tone Star. So that's probably why in this situation he was like, I have to keep him alive.
yes,
Because
Tony
he's gonna
is
play
Earth's
an
champion.
He's gonna have to play a role in the movie. Obviously, because the first movie was Iron Man, so it's probably full circle. Like it has to start and end with Tony, probably.
He better not die. He better
He's
become
gonna
a guardian like in the comics.
No,
He's dying. He's dying.
Tony
This isn't
should
the
not
comics.
become a guardian. Does not
He
work in
should.
this universe.
He's not gonna be. A
It
guardian,
works
he's dying.
it doesn't work in the comics either, but they made it work. It was
But,
so
okay,
good.
It's not
Thor
gonna.
works
He's
really
dying.
well though.
Also,
like-
he slept with Gamora, and that was weird. It was
I think
So who's the original?
No,
who of the original 6 is going to die?
for sure, Natasha. She's probably
no,
just gonna
she
do like
is
a.
not. She's getting her own
Natasha's the
solo
only one.
film.
Natasha's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
the
probably
one.
gonna be a back in time film, like when she
No
was in Russia.
way. They wouldn't make a movie about her after she's dead. Okay, she's the only one I know is
would
gonna
work.
survive.
Yeah, she's the one that's
for
gonna
sure,
live.
Steve.
Hawkeye's gonna live.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope
So
not.
Captain America
No offense,
and
Nat.
Iron Man are for sure dead.
No, I don't
Captain
think
America-
Iron Man's dead because RDJ, Mark Ruffalo, and Chris Hemsworth, have the longest contract out of all of them. Like out of all the main 6, they have the longest contracts, or main 5, whatever.
He's dead. Iron Man is dead. Because think about it. Like I said, the whole MCU started with Iron Man. So this is basically the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
So it's basically his story coming to an end to make way for the new Avengers.
And
which is going to be like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Captain Marvel. So all the old ones, the mantle's going to be passed. Steve is probably going to stay in the Soul World and retire and be with with Peggy or Sharon.
In my opinion, like either Steve or Tony, probably Tony, is going to survive, but they're going to they're going to leave the mantle and they'll never pick it up again.
No, I think somebody will pick it up. They'll probably.
I mean, like they won't go back to superheroing at all. They'll be the next Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Because especially with Tony, we had his full arc. Now he's thinking about a family, and he knew going to fight Thanos.
Yeah, they wouldn't have brought up.
Gonna end up in him dying.
They wouldn't have brought up his baby if they.
Yeah.
If it wasn't his last movie.
No, I feel like they did that to tell us, oh, there's a future for him. He's got to push through this last battle, or a war or whatever, and there's a future for him, Anyways, should we wrap it up?
Sure, yeah. So that's the end of our episode. Those of you who skipped here to avoid spoilers, greetings. Nobody died. It was a really happy movie. Yeah. How about you guys plug your social media?
Okay. You can find me at on Twitter at DKPKP, or you can find me on Instagram, Danny_K22. That's Danny_K22 for Instagram.
You can find me on Twitter as Aixa Maximoff, or on Instagram as flawless_babe with a double E.
All right. Yes, and you can find me on Twitter at Temecula Film Guy. That is TEMECULA Film Guy. Check me out on YouTube as James the Beltmaster, because I may like Rocha, but I'm obsessed with Team Action apparently. And speaking of Team Action, check them out. Check out Ben Bateman at Ben Bateman Media, and check out Andrew at Andrew Guy. On top of that, feel free to check out the fan pages. There's the Action Army fan page on Facebook, as well as the Action Movie Anatomy fan page as well. And also, never forget to follow the Noob Trivia Schmodown fan page.
And this week on Wednesday, the Anatomy Action is going to be whatever.
Action Movie Anatomy. We'll be discussing
No Country
Wind
for Old
River?
Men.
Oh, that. It sounds the same to me.
They covered Wind River, didn't they cover it a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Did they?
It's No Country for Old Men. It's a classic.
Yeah,
Don't
sure,
know.
whatever.
Guys, bye, guys.
All right, yeah. Thanks for watching through this train wreck, and hopefully we'll be catching you next week.
Probably will be canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
If not, it's been a great 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And as always, wear the fucking belts.